than what we saw 4 years ago from Nathan Chen, right? That was great to see last night. It is morning here in Portland, 5 a.m. to be exact, 9 p.m. in Beijing. We have so much to talk about when it comes to the Olympics this morning.
Yeah, David Molko is with us throughout the Olympics. David, what else do we have today?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Some really big victories for Team USA in alpine skiing and, of course, figure skating, as you saw there. I can't wait to show you these moments. Plus, we've been wondering what's going on with the Olympic flame. It's somewhere back there behind the bird's nest in Jay Gray, inside the snowflake, the cauldron. You know what we're talking about. The organizers are saying about the so-called micro.
It's a little guy
there, right? Little. And just ahead, also hearing from snowboarding legend Shaun White. That's exciting as he gets ready to compete tonight in his final Olympics. This is number 5.
Yeah, he's 35 now, I believe. Got started in the Olympics when he was 19, so it's been a great run for him. We saw Jay Gray pop up on the screen there a moment ago, so we'll have more from Jay Gray in a moment. But Rod, the time right now on the Sunrise Show is yours.
And Drew, we talked about this yesterday. We need a bigger flame. I guess we have more on that story coming up. All right, here we go. Everything shaded, which is basically everything, is under some foggy conditions currently. The Weather Service has popped up a fog advisory through 11 a.m. this morning. There are some misty spots around. Also, there are a few freezing spots out there as well. You can see the low cloud conditions kind of hovering over the downtown cityscape. 40 out at the airport right now. So to the bus stop we go. I think it's mainly going to be in the 30s when the kids take that first step outdoors. Foggy conditions. We'll look for some sunshine to develop around midday, and then when they get out of school, another nice one. Sunny skies, 53 degrees this afternoon.
Thank you, Rod. We start off this morning with a projected end to Oregon's mask mandate. State health officials say it'll be March 31st at the latest. That announcement comes as the state implements a new permanent mask rule. Now, if that seems confusing, here's the backstory. In Oregon, the only way to extend the state's temporary mask mandate, which just expired, is by replacing it with a permanent rule. But contrary to its name, health officials can remove that permanent rule whenever they want to. Again, their target date to do that is March 31st. By then, officials expect 400 or fewer COVID hospitalizations in Oregon.
Having these requirements in place for the next several weeks is important as we get case rates back down. Return to a level where hospitals are better able to care for patients without the strain that they're experiencing now.
Now, even after March 31st, Oregon will still require masks to be worn in healthcare settings. Also, private businesses and employers, including individual school districts, can establish their own masking rules for customers and employees.
In just a few hours, Vancouver police will pay tribute to their first officer ever lost in the line of duty. Maggie Vespa is live this morning at Crossroads Community Church, where the memorial procession for Officer Donald Sahoda will begin later this morning. Maggie?
Yeah, Drew, that's right. Good morning. We are expecting a procession of hundreds of emergency vehicles. It should start here at 10:30 at Crossroads Community Church, as you said, and then end at A Casino, where a memorial service is set to take place. That starts at 1 o'clock. The public is invited to come remember Officer Donald Sahoda. He was mistakenly shot and killed last week by a Clark County deputy who was trying to stop an armed robbery suspect. A memorial and fund are now set up for the family. Sahoda is the first, as you said, Vancouver police officer ever to be killed in the line of duty. For days, people have been leaving flowers and cards on a Vancouver police cruiser outside the department.
Many people here are feeling it. And you see the flowers and stuff here, but you can't see the tears and the prayers that have been said at this car. And it'll be just all the more tomorrow. So it'll be nice to be there. People need people. We need to mourn together. We need to be together.
And now we have a map of the funeral procession route. It's expected, again, hundreds of emergency vehicles starting at 10:30 outside Crossroads Community Church. That's on Northeast 78th Street in Vancouver. It'll proceed to I-205 via Anderson Road and Patton Parkway, and then head up I-5 to A Casino. The memorial there expected to start at 1, and we should note you will need proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test to attend. We'll also stream that at KGW.com. Guys, back to you.
Maggie, thank you. Two Good Samaritans rescued a driver from a fiery crash. The car rolled over along Shoals Ferry Road in southwest Portland Sunday night. The men who were parked nearby rushed in to help when the car caught fire. The flames burned through overhead power lines, knocking live wires to the ground. By the time fire crews got on scene, the men had already pulled the driver to safety. The victim was unconscious, taken to the hospital. This morning, we do not know her condition.
A bill being discussed in the Oregon legislature could bring a new sales tax to the state. So this would be a luxury tax on things like high-end cars or snowmobiles or designer handbags. It would be a 3% tax, and the money collected would be used to help low-income families. If this bill passes, the sales tax would start next January. Oregon's short legislative session continues for the next few weeks and wraps up on March 7th.
Well, it is the final go-round for Shaun White. The legendary snowboarder is competing in his very last Olympics. David is here now to talk more about that, and Shaun's quest for the gold starts tonight.
You know, Brenda, sometimes the word legend gets overused. Not with Shaun White. I mean, he has dominated the men's halfpipe really since he won gold in 2006 Torino. He's a three-time gold medalist in that event. Tonight is the qualification in the men's. You can watch that live here tonight on KGW. He's now 35. He has a new perspective on the games.
What is Shaun White's expectation for Beijing?
I'm going to give it everything. I've prepared myself where I'm like, gosh, if I could win again, I mean, oh my goodness, like what a amazing accomplishment. Even to podium, even to be an Olympian at 35, my fifth Olympics is a feat.
It sounds like you've changed your expectations over the years.
Yes and no. I've been to the Olympics and won. It was incredible. Obviously, it changed my life. I've kind of realized this sort of, blissfulness of it all.
Growing up as an Olympic champion, right? You could watch Craig Melvin's entire interview with Shaun White. That's coming up after sunrise on the Today Show.